Hey YouTube, this is React City and Lenroy.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Death Note, episode 15. Last time we had the establishment of the relationship between both the Kiras. They're kind of in a boyfriend-girlfriend, leave me alone situation.
Leave me alone.
And unfortunately, news is going to get back to
L
that he's got a second girlfriend.
Yes.
I mean, the best way he can spin this is to keep collecting them.
Yeah.
Just keep getting more girlfriends.
But unfortunately, that's dangerous because second girlfriend will kill all other girlfriends. So he has to keep it on the down low from all of them.
He has to actually cheat on her.
He has to actually cheat.
Anything from this episode that you're expecting or curious is going to happen?
What kind of report is gonna go back to L from that guy who's like 2 girlfriends?
Yes, and also, how is Light going to show L to Rem?
But yeah, he's got that plan set up. He wants to use the eyes, but he's now got to get close. And from what we know with Naomi, there was no way to even meet L. He had to get into that building.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just always up there.
And the only reason Light met L is because L wanted to meet Light.
Yeah.
So
This is true.
Yeah, so I guess now we'll get into it. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out the Patreon description if you guys would like to see the next episode a whole week early. And remember, see you in discussion.
If we use yours, I think we'll be safe.
That's great! I can hear your voice every day and text you too!
No, I'll keep this one turned off. I'll be the only one making the calls and only when it's absolutely necessary.
What?
Why are you having difficulty understanding this?
You're gonna call me.
Probably tomorrow.
tears.
That will most likely be the day we execute L, but I'll call you either way.
It doesn't sound like a very romantic call, but I suppose we can always talk about us afterwards.
What the
She
hell?
is so in a different planet.
Huh? But why? It's only 7 o'clock. The time for lovers is just beginning, you know. We can go for a romantic dinner, then maybe a moonlight stroll in the park, and after that, the main event.
Oh.
It's just to placate her.
Well, I mean, I kind of saw that coming, but this was like the most unromantic kiss I've ever seen in an anime.
You have to go home now.
Okay.
Also, when you're talking to Rem outside, be careful that no one's around to listen. Just Ryuga and Light Yagami appear to be friends, but L is Kira's enemy.
Yeah. Great. The red hue.
At least Ryuga and Ryuzaki's last day alive.
Uno masks.
Oh boy. As he's on the other side.
What are you thinking?
If I die within the next few days, your son is cute. Another hair.
What did you just say, Ryuzaki?
Exactly! What are you talking about anyway?
He's just thinking about it.
The truth is, I don't even know what to think anymore. I've never been in a situation like this. If Kira and the second Kira are working together right now, things are not looking good for me. I have no choice but to make a sneak attack.
Oh.
This is all a wager now.
It's a wager.
Oh, his man pals.
Oh.
Ah. Hey, Light. How's it going?
He was so pleasant. And then smile gone.
In the unlikely event that I die in the next few days, I've instructed your father and everyone at headquarters to assume that you are Kira. Damn it.
Okay, just came out and told him.
Check.
Besides, you told me yourself that you missed having me around at school.
This is
so
true.
I figured why not come back for a little change of pace.
Light, there you
Oh no!
Second girlfriend.
are. Nearby, so I thought I'd come by to see you.
Misa, you
Spit in both of their
A
faces.
friend of yours. You.
I'm Hideki Ryuga.
Huh? Hideki Ryu.
Yeah, he has the exact same first and last name as the famous idol. Pretty bizarre, huh?
But it's different than the name I'm seeing.
Why are you being so dumb?
Why the hell is he laughing?
Snicker. I'm just gonna write snicker.
It makes no sense. If he somehow guessed that she's the second Kira, there's no way he'd be laughing right now.
God, isn't that girl Misa? You're right.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh, wow. I should have guessed I'd be spotted.
Stare at her.
My is this?
No way! Somebody just touched my butt!
This is an outrage. Taking advantage of the situation.
What the hell?
L.
Find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh, Ryuga, you're so funny.
I heard somebody say, I want to touch her too.
Bye, Light. I'll see you after I'm done work. Miss you already.
Oh no.
Fisheye lens. Is the bathroom that way? I feel like there would also be a bathroom in that building.
It's over.
But I don't get
It's been fun.
what.
I'm grateful that I was the one to discover your name, so I could kill you myself.
She won't answer. So not even for you, Light.
He pickpocketed her.
Touched your butt.
His face.
Yes? Hello?
What do you mean, hello?
What the heck?
Brilliant.
Hello?
Yeah, that's Misa's cell phone you have. I can give it back to her.
No, I see. Sure, that makes sense.
He probably thinks he's pretty clever right now.
Mm-hmm.
But Misa has another
Yeah.
phone he doesn't know about. I'll just call that one.
Imagine he took that one too.
For goodness sake! What the heck?
He took all of them. He just took her whole purse.
Yes, I see. So it's done then.
Oh,
It was his phone.
Oh.
We've taken her into custody under suspicion of being the second Kira.
Brilliant.
What does he know about Misa? I never thought he'd find her this quickly.
I doubt any of this will get out.
Mind palace.
Wow.
Careless. The video.
Yes, you were.
I should have destroyed all the evidence.
Yes,
At least had a
indeed.
chance to go through it. In the end, Ryuga knew that his best defense was to stay close to me rather than trying to hide. I was my.
What? What was it?
Oh, he stopped.
Not yet.
Not yet.
The real battle is just beginning.
Okay. He just stops falling midair. I guess he's a god after all. I guess she's been killing people.
Ryuzaki, what's the meaning of this?
Light has now become our prime suspect.
Oh,
We're
no.
probably going to bring him in for interrogation as well.
Oh
We
no.
need to be prepared for that.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ryuzaki, Amane is talking.
Quickly, get me a visual and audio.
Wow.
Finally, after 3 days.
Dive.
3 days.
3 days.
I can't take it anymore.
Oh.
Kill me. Hurry up and kill me. If you wanted to, you could kill me right now, couldn't you?
Misa, do you
Oh,
mean,
she's talking to her.
Kill me.
do you really mean that, Misa? Light Yagami. Misa has refused my offer to help her escape. No doubt because she knows it would cause you trouble.
So what does she
There
do?
was only one way to save her from her suffering.
Which was?
Forfeiting ownership of the Death Note. Yes,
How?
if Misa forfeits ownership of the Death Note, all her memories related to it would disappear. All the murders she committed with it, the fact that you are Kira, all those memories would be gone. Okay? The human being who you love is Light Yagami. I promise those feelings will remain.
Oh.
She said yes.
What?
What?
Oh no. Of course. Rem ruined it.
Rem! Darn it, Rem!
If you don't save Misa, I will kill you.
Like Ryuga's just in the background like, ha ha ha, she got you.
He's sweating.
Yeah.
And I have a pretty good idea what El will do next. I have a plan. This is goodbye, Ryuk.
What?
He's like, what?
What?
Like, no! My TV!
What do you mean?
Discussion.
Misa not fully getting the fact that he's like, I can't love you. I can pretend to be your boyfriend, but I'm not your boyfriend.
Yeah, it's just not getting through her head. It's like,
And
I'm
she's-
your girlfriend.
And he's like, but you're not though.
Yeah, I will say, this is the only thing I wrote down. People, in general, the fandom really, really found her annoying.
She is.
So, yeah. That's
It's a personality trait of hers. Annoying.
Yeah. And the kiss was like perfect to just like blind her for enough to just go home. Unfortunately, she came to the school.
Yeah.
She is a wild card he cannot predict.
And she got herself in trouble because the fact that she let Elle see her with Light is what got her in that position, being tortured.
Twice.
Well, actually, it was the hair and crumbs and stuff they found
that's right.
with the
Sure.
package they sent to the studio.
Yeah, and only the fact that she was with Light is what made Light
Implicated.
be implicated. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because she can't follow simple instructions.
It's like that for real life serial killers or robbers or criminals. Usually, they'll go for criminals will go for an extremely long period of not being caught. 'Cause it's hard to catch one person, really. But the second they involve somebody else, that's when they get you.
Yeah.
Because you can't control the actions of the other person and the intelligence to be as smart as you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then Elle, just when he's looking at the hair, it's like, oh, the hair, those crumbs. By the way, if I die, it's Light.
Yeah.
Just to let you know. Oh, is it more crumbs? It's like, the father's like, what are you talking about? It's like, well, it's like, it is what it is. And he was saying he doesn't know if his judgment is being clouded or not.
Yeah, right.
Because he's being targeted directly.
Mm-hmm. I would have liked to see, this is just kind of a hindsight thing. I would have liked to see more of the task members kind of debate and just have discussions with Elle. Not necessarily challenge him or prove him wrong necessarily, but have that back and forth that I think what the author wanted Naomi to be, that got cancelled. Because there are situations like this where he doubts himself and there's nobody to bounce off of. The only person to bounce off of who is intelligent enough is Light. But these guys are senior detectives,
Yeah.
So they could have moments where he's saying, oh, okay, why do you feel that way? Could it possibly be this? Could it be that? It could just be under stress. Just have a dialogue.
Yeah.
But instead, everything's in his own head.
Yeah. So I guess the best the author could do is just like give him his, what was it, his think box? What do you call it?
His mind palace.
His mind palace. Up in
Think
the air.
box. Think box equals mind palace. And then, right, what, I almost call him Ryuga. Elle was saying, I need to do a sneak attack
Yes.
if I'm gonna figure this out.
Yeah, and he just comes right out and says everything he just told the detectives. Like, we suspect you, and if I die in a couple days, you're it.
It's you, yeah. And I told everybody that it's definitely you if I die.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. It's funny how Light's way of dealing with things head on is twisting a lie even more, and then Elle's way of dealing with things head on is just to tell all of the
truth.
information.
Yeah. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Light is good at making a very complicated mess. And so Elle, he's so unusual, he can just see the straightforward, just go through it, and it's all gone. His entire plan, all his setup is just destroyed.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Light is good at making a mess you can't see through, and then Elle is just like clearing the way. Yeah.
Or he sees the one thread and just goes.
So simple.
Whole thing falls apart.
Yeah.
And the next thing I have is Snickers.
Yes.
When
He's
Misa-
laughing when he says Misa because she's famous and he knows her.
He's a fan.
And steals her. Oh, not both of her. Steals one of her phones.
Yeah.
In hindsight, seeing this for a second time, now that we know that he immediately arrests Misa after this, means he had units there. I'm wondering if he wasn't laughing because he was a fan, because he would have done research on Misa, so he would have known stuff like that anyway.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's laughing because he's like, I can't believe this is what does you in. Like he's laughing at Light.
Yeah,
Maybe.
He's yeah. That would be hilarious because he's like, she just shows up here, fully implicating you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Basically. And I still don't get though why Light was like he can't kill or Ryu can't die in the next few days because it implicates him, but then Misa seeing him was okay.
Well, he has to rely on Rem. he has to rely on other people to do the job. But now if he has a name, he has the key in his pocket, he can do this whenever he wants. So I just think that's it. I don't think necessarily that he wanted to kill him immediately.
He was just gonna get the name from her.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, he was saying now I can kill him myself.
Yeah. Whenever he wants. However he wants.
Right. The thing is, so now he doesn't have the name again.
Yeah.
And Rem has no obligation to help him further.
Mm-hmm.
Just as long as he saves her, he owes her, or she owes him nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he still needs her because he doesn't have the name yet.
I'm saying she owes him nothing. She has no obligation to give it to him. She just wanted to make sure Misa's okay. And Misa is only okay as long as Light saves her. So, and Misa would have given him the name, but obviously he's not getting the name.
Yeah. What's funny is that Misa was like saying no, I don't want to take the deal to like forfeit the death note.
Yeah.
But then she was like, you'll remember your love for Light. Don't worry. And she's like,
perfect.
all right. Yeah, this works out.
Yeah.
It's like, this is fine.
She was still crying.
Yeah.
But she was like, I guess it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
But she's gonna the thing is, I don't understand. Oh no, she forgets that he's Kira, but she still loves him as Light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which I find interesting because she falls in love with Light to begin with because he's Kira.
Yeah.
You know, it could be debated like maybe because of who he was, it enhanced it. But she was in love with the idea, and she was kind of romantically attached to whoever this person could have been, regardless. You know. So I guess it does go to show that she genuinely is in love with Light, not Kira at this point.
That's true. And she did say it. She said at first she just wanted to meet Kira because she was grateful, but then she was love at first sight when she saw him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she was
so
like,
it wasn't at first.
Yeah. The other thing is like, what is her memory of how she came to know him going to be? Like, is it because the first time they meet is when she just comes up to his house? So is her memory going to be like, oh yeah, one day I just decided to go into this random person's house and I saw this man and I was like, I love you. Can I go to your room?
Or maybe it was when they saw each other when she was at Blue Note.
Oh yeah, it could be that memory.
I saw you walking by and I fell in love with you.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Maybe.
Probably.
I just remember this flying angel above you. And then, Misa is put into custody.
For 3 days.
3 days.
Yeah.
I wonder if they let her, consume water.
Her lips were chapped.
No.
Yeah.
So
Although that's in anime terms, that's like stress.
That's a stress mark.
That's a stress mark.
And also, Elle, after we find out she's been there 3 days, Elle was like, by the way, Light is a prime suspect now.
Mm-hmm.
So now before he was just under suspicion, maybe like 5%, 10% climbing, but now he's a prime suspect.
He's like, he's number one right now.
Yeah, so we're going to have to find out, like, what is Light going to do to, first of all, rid the suspicion that's around him and get Misa out there alive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the thing he said was, Ryuk, this is goodbye.
Yes.
What does that mean?
Well, remember what he said. We prepare Watari to be able to interrogate Light. So they're probably going to get him next. I mean, think of everything that they know. There is so little chance that he randomly comes across somebody who's a model who happens to also be Kira.
Yeah.
And the Kira stops looking for Kira and exacts, arrest this man.
Arrest this man,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they have enough to implicate her,
Yeah.
but they're trying to get him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think, like, what could he possibly do to get her to live a normal life and not die? And then what is he going to do that he's willing to say goodbye to Ryuk, which is like saying goodbye to the Death Note, or ending his life? Like, I can't think, like, what is he doing? But the thing that makes me think this must be a 4D move is because in the metaphor world, he was falling and then he stopped.
Yeah.
He's not dying. That's what that picture was to me.
Yeah.
Like, no, I figured it out. I figured something out that I can do to save myself.
I think it was more like, I'm not dying here. His determination, he was so determined, he stopped gravity.
Basically.
Yeah.
Anything else there?
Misa is so in love with Light, like, she put up with 3 days of torture, did not break, and instead wanted to die. And, like, that's some fortitude. She refused to escape because Rem could, just help her, just kill the people around her.
Yeah.
And help her get out. But now she's like, no, if I do that, it's going to implicate Light.
Yeah. It's definitely Light.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was. I think this is one of Misa's best moments in showing her endurance, but it also kind of shows the insanity, because I feel like most people wouldn't be able to put up with 3 days of torture, especially. She's a young girl who has no experience with this kind of thing at all, assumingly. So, yeah, she's completely insane.
Yes.
And I really don't know what Light's gonna do to get her out, because that evidence is pretty strong, and Elle's not gonna let go of that easily.
No.
And worse, her hair lifted up in the camera.
Yeah.
Ram.
Yeah, but so I guess there's only one way to find out what happens next, and that's seeing the next episode. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please remember to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. Check out social media in the description, as well as Discord, where we occasionally talk about the shows. Thank you very much for being here. I will see you guys next time. React City, goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
Special thanks to our patrons: Caleb 1000, Soryu, Mario Charles, Tyrone, and Fizzbuzz.